Hello there. I didn't hear you come in. Oh, this is just Wheel of Time that I'm reading. You want to start reading Wheel of Time? I am so happy for you. You are voluntarily going to be reading 4.3 million words of epic fantasy. Yay! No, seriously, you're gonna love it. So here are 5 tips that I kind of wish I knew going into reading Wheel of Time. I am not done with the series yet. I started last June and I am on book 11 right now, Knife of Dreams. But I'll share some tips because I have opinions already, guys. I know, after reading 11 books, I have them. First tip is patience. Yes, very simple one. So Robert Jordan writing these, I have wished quite a few times reading these that he would just kind of do a quick recap at the beginning with each character, just saying, you know, here's where they're at, this is their motive, and all of that jazz. Instead, he will remind you pages and pages and pages. He will remind you over and over again, basically, where everybody is at, their motivations, their feelings, their opinions. You'll just know over and over again. And I do understand that the books were released in very far apart from each other. So I get that, but also he could have just done like 3 pages at the beginning, just being like boom, boom, boom. Here's where everybody's at. So definitely some patience with that because you'll be in a plot and then all of a sudden you're back in the previous book. And tip, do not look at anything on the internet. You will be spoiled. I actually just read a synopsis of book 10 on my May wrap-up, and it had major spoilers in it. So don't even read future synopsis of anything. Do not look on the internet. Do not scroll very delicately through comments, even on Wheel of Time YouTube videos. I know Wheel of Time people or fans or wheelers. I always think of the wheelies guys, but the wheelers tend to be really good about this, and I need to be better about it, being a Wheel of Time fan now, and also, you know, in this Wheel of Time community, I need to be better. The third tip is don't stress. Don't stress. Get a physical copy of the book, and it actually has a glossary at the end of each book with each character and how to pronounce their names and like kind of what's going on with them. So that is one of the things that I've really liked. I go through the glossary after I finish each book because I might have missed something during the actual read. And also the physical books have maps in them. They actually have a map at the front, and then sometimes in the books when they go to another region, there'll be a map of that region as well in there. Fourth tip. Do not feel stupid for having to take notes. I started taking notes in Fires of Heaven, book 5, just because everybody was everywhere, and it's not like you have to take a ton of notes. It's just while reading, I just will scribble down some things like, oh, this is going on here, and then if I feel confused a little later on, like 100 pages or so, I can just kind of go back to my notes and be like, oh yeah, that's right, because it does get a little messy sometimes. Tip 5, be excited and have fun. We are in Wheel of Time right now. Wheel of Time is about to blow up. The show is expected to release sometime in 2021, and don't you want to be that person that says, well, in the books. I know I have really high hopes for this show, so I probably shouldn't have such high hopes. So those are my 5 tips for starting Wheel of Time, and I am so excited for you. And comment and let me know, are you starting Wheel of Time? Which book are you on? Are you excited for the show? Because I am super excited for the show, and I really need to finish the series. So I'm kind of also wanted to make these tips to motivate myself, remotivate, and get in there and get some reading done.